Welcome, my clashing friends, and that's right, it is time for another 300 troop special. Yes, we are going to show some impossible attacks, the fastest 3-star ever of a max base, well, fastest I could get anyway. And hey, let's start out by, hey, whoever said Gowipe isn't a 3-star strategy, I don't know what they are talking about. So let's go ahead and show you why Gowipe is such a solid 3-star strategy. It really just comes down to deployment. You've got to send in the golems first, and after those golems have started to move in, distracting those defenses, then that's when you take the jump spells and allow those units access to the center of the base. As the golems are jumping over the walls, you drop the wizards, and the wizards are being protected by the golems. The golems are the meat shield. They take up all the damage. The wizards are the DPS, and then your cleanup troops, the P.E.K.K.A., you send those in third. And don't forget the rage spells. Just a couple of rage spells in here just to accelerate the damage, to get those units into the core, and make sure you've got jump spells so that you can get all the way into the center of the base. If that doesn't work, you can always throw in a couple of bowlers, but it looks like maybe the Gowipe was more than enough. Right there, a 3-star strategy. I have no idea why people think otherwise. So, okay, so that wasn't fast enough, so let's try a faster 3-star raid. Let's get in there with some units that might get to the center of this base a little more quickly, and maybe, how about a unit that doesn't have to deal with walls? Just sending in balloons. Now, they are slow, but at least they don't have to deal with the walls at all. They're on their way in there, and we enrage them. We drop those rage spells in first. And 100, I don't know, 150, maybe a few more, just to make sure that we've got enough balloons to go ahead and cover the entire area. And if that's not enough, haste. Haste works out well for air troops as it accelerates them to their next target. There we go, a little more rage. But now here, we see the issue. The problem is those balloons are targeting defenses first, so they've got to come back out and clean up the rest of these structures. So we'll try to help them out a little bit with lightning, but still, it is going to take way too long. Definitely not the fastest possible 3-star, down to the last elixir storage as it finally goes down way slower than we had hoped. So we go back to the drawing board to find a faster 3-star strategy. Maybe air units that don't have to deal with walls, but that also just target the closest structure. So, dragons. Now, we haven't seen dragons yet, so let's go ahead and give them a try. And once again, laying the foundation for the dragon attack with a couple of rage spells. I always like to bring a few extra always help. Sometimes maybe enough to paint the entire base purple. There we go. So we've got the rage spells down and the dragons ringing that base, accelerating in, and again, not bothering to go to the center first. They're just attacking the closest structure, moving in. There we go. 2nd star imminent as we get towards the center. We've got just about all 300 dragons down as the rage spells have expired. That is 200 or so. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the 300 down as we go ahead and finish up. Not going back to rage. We'll just do 300 dragons. It is a 99% 1-star until they take the town hall down for the 2nd and 3rd star. There it is. But still not fast enough. Dragons are powerful, but too slow. So maybe minions. Minions, another air troop. They don't have to deal with the walls, of course, and they target the closest structure, but they're much faster. And if we can deploy about 300 minions, they shouldn't have any problem getting to the core of this base quickly. So once again, we've laid the rage foundation, and we're dropping the minions as fast as we possibly can. A few of them on the left and the right, not getting into that rage spell right away. But we'll go ahead and continue with the deployment until we get down to all 300 minions deployed on the battlefield. Sooner or later it's going to happen. Of course, the rage runs out, and minions, as they group up, they're subject to splash damage, so that did not quite go as well as planned. We try the rage now, but it's too little too late. We're going to help them out with some earthquake spells as well, opening up those walls, damaging the structure, softening things up. But even then, it's not enough. With the lightning spells and the earthquake spells, these minions can't get the job done. And that is about it for the minions as the last of them go down. And I didn't think that I was going to fail with 300, okay, 298 minions. But we will go ahead and drop some witches, just a few, from the far left, from the far right, maybe 75 or 100. As we speed it up, we use some jump spells to get them into the core, and the skeletons and witches doing a good job finishing up and grabbing the 3rd star. But again, way too long, so we move to the obvious answer. Yes, in 24 seconds, This will be a 3-star attack. There is the timer, 24 seconds. We drop the rage down, and of course, it's Valkyries. The newly overpowered Valkyries in combination with rage spells are absolutely just going to annihilate this village, wiping out every single structure in about 24 seconds. As they move in, I drop some more earthquake spells, some more rage spells just to make sure they're enraged all the way to the center. And there it goes, 1, 2, 3 stars, a 24-second 3-star for the fastest 3-star ever of a fully maxed out base. So I hope I proved to you guys that Gowipe is truly a 3-star strategy. Thank you, as always, for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Make sure you check out my other episodes, subscribe for daily Clash content, and I hope to see all of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, I have no words. No words. Other than saying I have no words. I have words, but never mind.